Tens of thousands of motorists who pay tolls on the South Bay Expressway have been charged incorrectly. That according to the former director of accounting at SANDAG. That director was fired, and she is now suing the agency. Here to comment is SANDAG board member and El Cajon Mayor Bill Wells. Bill, thank you so much for joining us. Yeah, so let's first talk about, we only got 3 minutes and a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
Folks getting charged incorrectly on the toll roads. This woman blows the whistle, she gets fired.
Yeah, she's saying that up to 45,000 people at the low end of the spectrum may have been mischarged. And we don't really have any idea what that means. And you would think that the board would know about this, but this is all news to the board. I think there was a lot of us suspected that there were some things that happening because we have always had trouble getting information about this. But I just read about it in the newspaper like everybody else did a couple of days ago.
That's what's fascinating. You're learning about this information through the press and you're on the board. Does that speak to a cloak of secrecy? A lot of folks have come on here and said they feel like the board operates in a cloak of secrecy.
Well, I can only give you my opinion, but I think SANDAG is amazingly dysfunctional, and I think it's corrupt. And I think that if you look back at some of the times where SANDAG has not been open with the public, they've not been transparent, and they've gotten in trouble with that, and people have been so upset with SANDAG, and it's lost its credibility as a result. When it happens again, when they should be just so incredibly careful about being transparent and being open with everybody, and it's happening again, and you've got board members saying that they've been kept in the dark, they've been manipulated, they're not being given information. I think that speaks to a significant problem with SANDAG.
Let's fill in the viewers. So the woman's name is Lauren Warren, and as you were saying to me off camera, this was the former accountant at SANDAG. This is the woman who looked into the books, had an intimate knowledge of the accounting of the agency.
And what I think is most concerning is what she got fired for, at least according to her lawsuit, is she was trying to bring up information to the auditor, the financial auditor. So that's her job. She has a responsibility to tell the auditor when she thinks something is amiss. To get fired for that is the ultimate in corruption.
And that's why this lawsuit's definitely going to have legs. The chief financial officer, Diegans, and CEO Hassan Akrada, who's leaving in January, they're the ones who fired her, yes?
All I know is according to the lawsuit. Again, I've gotten no emails, we've gotten no information from the administration itself.
So what happens next for SANDAG while this lawsuit is going on?
Well, I mean, SANDAG continues. We're looking for a new CEO, but there are board members that are talking about wanting a special investigation. I'd like to ask for a special investigation, not from within the agency, but from without the agency, kind of like a special prosecutor you might see in Washington, so that we can really get down to what is happening. Because I think this is just the tip of the iceberg. This company, Eton, if they have been not doing their job.
This is the toll company doing the charging,
for quite a long time. We should have heard about that a long time ago. And I have no idea how far this corruption goes. The HNTB, which is the company that is the project manager for Eton, they're involved with up to 70% of all the contracts with SANDAG.
Wow.
They should be held accountable, and we should have heard about this quite a while ago.
This is like good old-fashioned Chicago politics for my former neck of the woods. And the other thing is the CFO, Diegans, he's the one of the folks that probably fired her, and he's not going anywhere. Should he be looked into?
I think everybody's involved. Anybody who improperly let somebody go because they were trying to tell the public what the public needed to know, I think they need to go. There's no place in a public agency for somebody that's doing that. Now, I don't know if he's done anything improper or not, but it certainly doesn't look good.
Well, I appreciate you being the responsible one in this interview, Bill,
thank you.
by couching that. This is going to be interesting to follow. We appreciate you, as always, coming in and sharing your information with us.
I'll let you know what I hear as time goes by.
We always can count on you. Mayor Bill Wells, thank you so much.